What's up, my people? Welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. Father Charlie, you need to move closer to this one because this story is scandalous. This is huge. We are talking about a major scandal uncovered at the Ghanaian Embassy in Washington, D.C., where an IT staff member was allegedly diverting visa and passport fees into his own private bank account. Oh my God. And get this, he was allegedly doing it for over 5 years. How is that even possible? It will make you ask, how can one person run such a scheme for so long right under the noses of the embassy's officials? But wait, the story gets even more interesting. The man at the center of it all, Fred Kwarteng, is not even hiding. He is speaking out and saying he is not a fraud. He claims he was actually making the whole process more efficient for everyone. Can you imagine that? His defense is that he was just providing extra logistical services and charging a small fee for his troubles. And here is the real bombshell. He insists that the embassy leadership was fully aware of everything he was doing. He is basically saying, if they had a problem with it, they would have made me stop. This changes everything. Is it just one bad apple, or is he pointing to much bigger systematic problem within the embassy? Just sit back and take a watch.
How is it possible that a staff at your Washington DC embassy was allegedly charging extra fees for all visa processing, passport renewal, new passport processing, and diverting everything into his private account? And it took the embassy more than 5 years to realize that this was happening. More than 5 years. Apparently, this man, Uncle Fred Kwarteng, was the head of the IT department at the embassy in DC. And he started working there in 2016, by the way, not 2017, like the Minister of Foreign Affairs said. In fact, this man said that he's been doing different projects for the embassy since 2013. But he officially got on contract in 2016. Anyways, the Minister of Foreign Affairs accused Uncle Fred of creating an unauthorized link on the embassy's website to redirect visa and passport applicants to a private firm where they were charged extra fees for multiple services without the knowledge of the foreign ministry. We're talking about charges of between $30 to $60 per application, depending on whatever you're applying for. In fact, they only shut down the embassy for like 5 days or so when this scandal happened. But once they reopened, can you believe that they issued more than 800 visas? That is to tell you how frequently people are going to Ghana. So a lot of people are visiting Ghana. So if they issued like 1,000 visas in a month, it may not be up to that. But let's just multiply $30 by 1,000. That's like $30,000 that Uncle Fred allegedly pocketed. When this happened, all foreign ministry staff posted at the Ghanaian Washington DC embassy were recalled back to Accra. The embassy's IT department was dissolved, and all locally recruited staff were also suspended pending the investigation. The embassy has reopened, so I'm believing that all the staff are back to work.
I know this is not just a Ghanaian matter. As a Nigerian, this story hits very close to home. How many of us have gone to our embassies and even asked to pay all sorts of administrative fees that are not clearly explained? The Nigerian consulate in New York, for example, charges a $50 administrative fee on top of everything else. $50 for what exactly? Have the fear of God. We are not picking money from the streets over here. We work day and night, yet we are being charged extra for services that should be straightforward. This scandal is a wake-up call. While we can commend Ghana for taking steps to investigate, it shines a light on the need for accountability and better customer service in all our African embassies. They are supposed to be our home away from home, a place of support instead of getting defensive. Our officials should see this as an opportunity to listen to our frustration and improve. What has been your own experience at your embassy? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.